Welcome to today's Explainer. If you've ever felt like traditional leadership models are just kind of missing a fundamental piece, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into the details of this topic and look at the exact blueprints required to fundamentally rebuild how we guide and support the people around us. We're talking about the architecture of others-centered leadership.
Okay, let's dive right into this. It's not about you. Take a second and really let the gravity of that concept sink in. I mean, it's a pretty disruptive hook, isn't it? In a corporate world that, let's be honest, often rewards ego and personal accolades, hitting this incredibly blunt reality check right out of the gate is absolutely essential. The entire premise of the architecture we're exploring today starts right here, with this exact realization.
And that brings us directly to the core solution for ego-driven management, putting their interests before your own. Now, this isn't just some nice theoretical philosophy, it's an active, everyday practice. It's really about taking the spotlight off of your own immediate needs and actively prioritizing the people you're supposed to be leading. And let me tell you, when you do that, the entire dynamic of the room totally changes.
Section 1. The New Leadership Architecture. Rebuilding how we lead from the ground up.
So the crucial point here is this. If we're going to use this metaphor of architecture, we have to recognize that you literally cannot build a stable new structure on a crumbling, outdated foundation. You've got to start right here. Other-centered leadership is a foundational approach where a leader actively places the interests, priorities, and needs of others before their own. This outward focus is the absolute base of our new architecture, because without making a conscious, deliberate decision that the people around you are the actual priority, the rest of the building simply isn't going to stand. It requires a total reversal of that traditional top-down authority we're so used to.
Section 2. Putting their interests first. The core foundation of the structure. Let's see how this actually builds our case. I want you to ask yourself honestly, in the thick of a super busy Tuesday, who is your actual priority? Is it your stress, your deadlines, or is it your team? We have to actively move away from that default me-first setting that stress so often pushes us into. It means making the needs of others the standard operating procedure. We're officially shifting the entire culture of a team from being ego-driven to being entirely outward-focused.
Moving to Section 3, a new mindset and language, basically the materials needed for this build. Now, what's really fascinating about this slide is how these two tools absolutely have to work perfectly in tandem. If putting others first is the foundation, these are the specific materials we need to actually construct the walls and the roof. On the left side, we've got the internal work, the mindset. You have to genuinely internalize others as a priority. But a mindset just isn't enough on its own if people don't actually feel it. So on the right side, we have language. You have to learn the specific vocabulary to externally communicate that priority to your team. Think about it. If you have the mindset without the language, your team won't know they're supported. But if you have the language without the mindset, it just comes off as hollow, inauthentic corporate speak. These are the two pillars holding the whole structure up.
Section 4. Creating priority messaging, step by step, constructing your communication.
So how do we actually construct this communication in the real world? We're transitioning now from the broad theory into the detailed, actionable mechanics. It is a very structured journey. Step 1, adopt that internal mindset we just talked about. Step 2, learn the supportive, outward-focused language. And Step 3, actively synthesize those two things to create a specific message tailored directly to your team. It's not left to chance at all. You are deliberately constructing communication that leaves zero doubt in your team's mind that their success and their well-being are your absolute primary concern.
Section 5. Leading with another person, the pinnacle of the architecture.
And this right here brilliantly illustrates the ultimate takeaway. We finally reached the very top of our blueprint. When you combine the foundation of putting their interests first with the building materials of mindset and language, the result is that you learn how to lead with another person. Notice that extremely important preposition there. It's not leading over someone, it's not leading at someone, it is leading with them. It implies partnership, side-by-side momentum, and real mutual respect. When you prioritize others, you totally dissolve that traditional hierarchy that isolates leaders and alienates teams. You step down from the podium and you get to work right alongside them.
Which leaves us with the most important part of this entire explainer, applying it to yourself. Take a hard look at your own architecture right now. Look at your own communication. If we were to audit your daily interactions, will we see a structure built on your ego or a structure built on the priority of others? I want to challenge you to take these blueprints we've explored today and start rebuilding. Are you truly ready to put yourself aside and lead with another person?